What is up, nerds, gamers, amateur movie critics? I am all those things, and that is why you are here watching Burk the Nerd. And today is a fun day because we got the Burktastic 4 Alpha Squad back, as well as I got a haircut so I don't look entirely homeless. We are going to have a lot of fun today. Alpha Squad's back, and it is 2 days until Christmas. Christmas Eve is tomorrow, so happy holidays to you guys, whatever you celebrate. I'm glad you're here anyway. And I see we got some people in the chat. We got Tim and we got Dark. How are you guys doing today? Let me pull up my Twitch chat so I can see you guys a little better. Sorry, I was running right up to the clock here with getting ready. So luckily, everything kind of worked out as it naturally does with me when I procrastinate. So we're going to bring the Alpha Squad in just a second. But I do want to say quick things off the top. For one, the losers bracket round 5 has closed yesterday. Round 6 is up today. I'm gonna close that one off tonight once the night's over, and then we're gonna put another round up tomorrow. I'm trying to wrap it by New Year's so I can do the announcements at the beginning of that stream. Which, by the way, leads to the other announcement, which is if you haven't heard yet, we are doing a 24-hour New Year's stream from midnight to midnight leading up to New Year's. So we're gonna have a lot of fun stuff I'm super excited for, seriously. Screen is still up. Which screen are you referring to? I'm not sure what you mean. But if I think everything looks good on my end. If you can't see anything or if there's some issue, let me know. Yeah, so super excited for that coming up. I'll do some bigger announcements for that down the road. But one I do want to announce at the end of tonight, and I promise you that announcement is going to be a really big one, a really fun one, and a really important one for you guys that like the Burktastic 4. So if you want to see what that one is, stay at the end, and I'll announce that at the end. And if I forget, remind me, because, you know, I'm Burk, and I do that. We're going to bring the Alpha Squad in today. We just got 2 for the start. One's going to be joining us later. So we're going to go into it. And if you guys are wondering where we left off, the Alpha Squad has been dealing with a infamous gang in New York City, the Magia, which, as you guys have been made aware, and if you don't remember or if you haven't been there for the previous episodes, the Magia is a criminal organization that is in New York City. They have been teaming up with Daredevil in an attempt to stop their plot, which seems to be setting off some sort of Terrigen-like bomb in the city. And they have been setting out to figure out what that plot is with the bomb, and they have been led to a party that will be happening. Yeah, drop the bomb. There will be a party happening in just a few days, and on that event, it seems like it's going to be this major event being held by who they learned is the runner of the show over at the Magia, Count Nefaria. He seems to be planning to release this bomb at that event. After kind of figuring out this plan, now they are getting prepared for that event. And right now we're at a little bit of a lull because with a few days coming up, it just so happens that with that party being a New Year's party, this party is a Christmas party. Now, they are just taking a relaxing vacation, and we're going to kind of follow in with them now. But where we meet them next is sitting in the one and only Panda Palace, which, by the way, I'm going to show you really quick. I believe I set it up somewhere. Where did I set it up? Set up right here. We are in the Panda Palace, and if you guys haven't seen the Panda Palace in a while, it's got some major upgrades. The Panda Palace is, yeah, Twitch is bugging for you. Oh, I hope it's fixed up. I'm getting it fine on my end, but maybe it's having bigger issues. I'm not sure. Let me know if you guys are continuing to have issues here. But I seem to be working fine on my end. Is anyone else having issues with the stream? Let me know if you guys are. Is anyone else having issues? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Either way, here's the Panda Palace where we left off. The Panda Palace obviously has gotten some upgrades since last we saw. Obviously, the Free Joe Exotic poster still there, and the television, as well as the either self-portrait or mugshot of Panda Man or maybe a relative of his. We're not really sure, But there's some sort of mugshot or picture up there. Maybe that's just kind of who he wants to be. Not sure. But it got some upgrades. It's got a PS1 now and a shiny Charizard. Now I think it was Landon that requested Boulder Doobies that requested that we put something shiny in there and said surprise me. And me being the punny guy I am, decided to make a shiny Charizard, the one that goes in there. So there's a shiny Charizard statue thing up there. So that was my pun of the day, and I apologize for it deeply because it was a terrible joke. But it will be there, and now you're forced to see it. So congratulations for that. Take with it what you will. We're going to get into it and bring these guys in because while we're in the Panda Palace, so are these two who are small because I didn't full screen. What is up, Landon and Stormy? How are you guys doing today? Whoa. Tyler the Kid raiding with a party of 6 raiders. What is up, man? Welcome, welcome. Dude, thanks for hanging out, guys. Welcome, welcome. I was wondering where everyone is, and there you guys are. RXDN, hey. Thanks for the raid, man. Thanks, Tyler, for that. Hope your stream went well. I see Parker's in here as well. Tim, Mark. Dude, thanks all for hanging out. I'm glad you guys are here. We're going to have a fun day today. So if you're new, we are doing our Burktastic 4 stream. Maybe Tyler told you a little bit about it. Tyler's raiding again with 1 raider. I'm not sure if that negates the previous raid. I don't know how that works. Is it an additional raider? We'll find out. Yeah. And so this is our Marvel RPG series where 4 heroes enter, currently 2 for today, enter as their own versions of Marvel heroes in my version of the Marvel Universe. It's an RPG series, so they'll be playing as their characters. And we're going to have a lot of fun today. So really quickly, can you two just go through who your characters are, just a really brief introduction to them, and then we'll get right into today's session. I got something really special planned.
So Landon, do you want to go first, or do I have to go first?
Yeah, I'll go. So I am Jack Moore, a civil engineer, and I have the capability to stretch and manipulate my body, very similar to Mr. Fantastic. So that's the superpowers that everyone knows about right now. And yeah, I'll let Stormy take over.
So my name is Bonfire. I am an Eternal. At least I think I am. Because I have some major memory loss, and I'm very strong.
And originally going by Bernier, he was he was originally leading us to believe that he had nuclear powers. Yeah. By the way, still unofficially sponsored by Bang, guys. It doesn't look like it's going to happen this year, guys. I don't think, I had a personal meeting with the CEO, and he just determined it wasn't best for the brand. And but you know what? At the end of the day, we make do with what we can, and we'll still be unofficially sponsoring them because I need it to survive. So it's kind of like replacing my blood slowly, probably like 1% every week. And we're eventually, my goal is to by 2021, my new goal is to just be 100% Bang energy drinks. So we'll see if that works out. I had a meeting with Thomas Bang. That's true. Thomas Bang and I had a long talk, and it was determined it was we had to go our separate ways. My price was too high is the issue. I think I wanted 1 Bang. He was willing to give me give me like a shot of it every stream. I wanted 1 each stream, and it didn't work out. But we'll get there. We'll get there one day. Anyway, guys. Yeah. It was my price. It was. I'm a spoiled one. Listen. So where we left off with some interesting plot points. But today's a little bit of a break. Please sponsor me. I'll sponsor you, man. It's not like you're on your knees. Oh, it's not like you're on your knees, baby. No. Yeah. No. It was just a mutual agreement to go our separate ways. I will be now changing teams to Monster Energy. No, I don't want to do that. Listen, you guys are at the Panda Palace. Now, today, normally Normally, you know, the Panda Man doesn't invite you over. You've been laying low there, so you guys have kind of become. It's kind of become a second home to you guys. You're really worried about returning to where you've been living. Bonfire was kind of homeless anyway, so you guys have been kind of crashing here. But Panda Man decided it's time to go back to work, and so he's returning to his bartending gig. He got the gig back. He's wearing a fake mustache, to be able to keep to make sure no one recognizes him. But he's been going back to that same bar, and he's bartending again. Plus, he couldn't leave Paul there without him. Paul really didn't know what he was doing. So he's back there. But while he's gone, you guys are hanging out in the Panda Palace and just watching television. Your favorite series right now, The Real Mutants of Los Angeles, and we'll start there. The Real Mutants of Los Angeles will be back after this commercial break. You hear like a little dun, 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 dun. I don't know which. That's an actual tune. I don't know which tune that is. Breaking news: the Christmas Crooks strike again as the gang dressed in all Santa costumes continue to rob local jewelry stores, stealing already in upwards of $50,000 in jewelry since they started their holiday stealing spree. With tonight being Christmas Eve, per their usual MO, we expect this gang of criminals to perform one last big heist before hiding away again until next holiday season. More news tonight at 8 on WHIH World News. It transfers over to a commercial. Have you been a victim of collateral damage from the Avengers or other heroes? So-called crime fighting? You may be entitled to a lump sum. Call 188-AVENGE for you for more information. The TV statics and starts to burn up. This is an old box TV that Panda Man has had there seemingly since he started living there. He's told you he pulled it out of a dumpster, and clearly it's finally breaking down, and his TV starts to burst into flames. You're able to put it out, but because he's shift right now, you guys kind of feel a little responsible for this. If you hurry, you might be able to get him a replacement before he returns and realizes it's been broken. You don't know, but you guys don't have a ton of money on you. Obviously, you haven't returned to your home, Jack, in quite a while. But you should have enough for at least an old box TV like this.
All right. Well, Bernier, I don't think we should be too concerned about those.
Jack will have to pay because.
Yeah. Those Christmas Crooks, only $50,000 across multiple jewelry stores. Like, what are they doing, man? Like, there's so much more value in like jewelry stores these days.
Yeah, but, they are, yeah.
But yeah, I guess since Panda Man is probably gonna blame us for this, we should probably hit like a Salvation Army or a Goodwill looking for one of these TV. So he's at least got something to watch.
Yeah, look, I told you like for the thousands of time right now, like I'm homeless. I don't have any money, so you will have to pay for this. But I will. Let's say if you pay for it. I will say that I broke the TV. Is that okay?
I mean, I guess I really wasn't going to say anything about it. I didn't notice.
It is Christmas. It is Christmas Eve, by the way.
I mean,
it's Christmas Eve. It's not the 23rd.
If he finds out,
No, it is Christmas Eve.
All right, that's fair. Also, I was unaware of how homeless you were, so I like bought you that like suit earlier this year, and I'm just like, I guess I'm out,
Yeah, you have you haven't returned home in a while. You've been kind of crashing at the Panda Palace. You do have your wallet. Your credit card has been all used up, but you do have $30 in cash left in your wallet.
Well, looks like we are on an adventure to Goodwill.
You do know of a Goodwill a couple blocks away. It's not terribly far. And so you begin on your journey to there. As you're walking there, you pass the Rockefeller Center, and you see there the beautiful tree. I'll bring it up, of course, if I can. You see the beautiful tree lit up, and However, it's really decorated. People like kind of cluttered around it, and it's crowded. You also see a one of those like sit with Santa setups there, with a bunch of elves and stuff, and they're kids are in line to sit with Santa and tell them what they'd like. The crowd in the crowd of people, you can also see. You notice him. He's a kid with a pink hat that you saw getting attacked by birds in the previous news article. He's sitting there, and it particularly sticks out because he has fluorescent pink and green shopping bags. But other than that, the tree looks fantastic, and with the snow falling, it's a perfect Christmas scene, as you can see here, completely beautiful and majestic. You take a nice look, and you continue on your way to the appliance store, and pick it up, no problem. When you're there, you see the appliance or the Salvation Army is stacked with a bunch of different appliances. You see and a bunch of fancy TVs and one kind of dumpy box TV that looks maybe just enough like the other TV that you had, but it is $40.
Well,
Do we have enough? Or...
looks like we're gonna have to just pick this thing up and walk out of here.
Do you really want us to become like those guys dressing up as Santa, or?
I mean, they probably will haggle with us. I guess I could attempt to, or I could make you haggle with Salvation Army. I really don't feel like dealing with them. I also don't have anything to donate either, so normally that might be a fair exchange. Still have that hazmat suit.
What if we just?
If you get rid of that, burn that thing up.
Yeah. It's still in the Panda Palace, I think.
What do you have?
Do you get anything for that? Otherwise, I mean, you're gonna have to start selling your body.
I mean, it's a hazmat suit. I think. I mean, it has to be worth something, but.
Oh my God, Tim really wants you guys to go the evil route here. Easily turn.
Yeah, I'm honestly thinking that I'm gonna create.
We are superheroes, no villains, okay?
And then Bernier's just gonna grab it and fly out. I think he's strong enough to pick it up by himself, even though it's probably way too heavy.
Definitely.
It's probably a 1980s TV that weighs 85 pounds, 95 pounds, just for the sake of it.
While you guys are having this discussion, an old lady wearing a Salvation Army workers' clothing, or she got the name tag and everything. She walks up to you. She's wearing a Christmas hat. What's up?
Because they could attempt.
You're coming in and out. What was that?
Yeah,
Nothing.
you're bugging me a little bit.
He said nothing. The lady walks up and says, "Can I help you? What would you like? This television's really nice. It's been there for about a year and a half now, but no one will buy it."
I mean, we want to buy it, but the thing is, yeah, we're broke as fuck. So can you just give it to us, or? I mean, woman, listen to me. So, no one is going to even buy this TV, so it's for a good cause. I mean, I can explain. We have this friend, and he's really attached to his TV, and we were watching the TV on his TV. And suddenly it caught fire, and it's broke. It's we need this TV. I mean, it's completely the same, and we just because this friends of ours is really attached to his TV. So man, please, just no one is going to buy this TV. Just grant it to us, please.
Hit her with the woman. Listen.
It's Christmas. Come on.
Oh no.
Just give it to us.
Okay, so because this is so important for your morality, because apparently if you don't, you're going to commit crimes, we're going to go over to the dice roller to see if she gets convinced to lower the price from from $40 to $30. Let's see. And you know me, it's not up yet. So what we are looking for here is an orange or higher. This is a pretty easy sell here. But we're still looking for an orange or higher to get her to lower this price. Once Why did this not pull up right away? Sorry about that. All
Gee,
right.
Brick, I thought Stormy was looking for a donation to us, not necessarily a price.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Price break.
Okay, so then we're looking for a green or higher to see if they just get rid of this thing and throw it out. Green or higher. A green or higher, which is a 13 or higher. Nope, you rolled a 9, so she's going to. I don't know. I can't really give it away for free. I'll lose my job, but I can maybe sell it to you if you had like $35. Do you have that?
Jack, do we have 30?
Or if you can trade
So lady, we
something,
got, like-
do you
we got,
have
like,
anything you could
$20
trade
here that
in
we're-
or
Are you interested in a hazmat suit?
partially burned.
I guess I could take that in and that would be worth about enough to give it to you. Do you go? Do you
Alright,
have
so I
it
have to
on
go
you?
back to her. I don't have it with me right
Sounds
now, but
partially.
if you can give me like 10 minutes, I will go get it and I will come back to the place here and I will grant it to you and you will grant us the TV. Is that okay?
I guess as long as it doesn't sell by then I'll give it. You can have it for that.
All right, I will get it really quick.
Okay, so you're gonna go
So
fly over to
I'm
get it.
away from- Yep.
As you start to, are you like costumed up or anything? Like, or did you like? It was the middle of the day.
So I think we're just in normal clothes right now.
Okay, so are you flying back like in normal clothes, or are you just walking back?
Oh my god, I didn't think about that.
Steps
I
outside, starts
mean,
flying. Like,
how
what the
far-
heck?
How far is the how far is the store away
And you're
from
homeless.
It's a homeless man
Nobody-
just flying through the
he
sky.
knew.
Yeah, so you're like 6 blocks from 6 to 8 blocks from the park.
Okay, I can run. I can
No
run
one
a little.
geography checked me on how far Rockefeller Center is from Central Park, please. Okay, so you guys are walking it back.
The TV?
I mean, I'm
No.
just going alone.
Okay, you're going
I think
alone?
Jack is staying at the store.
Yeah, I'm the collateral.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you go back and you run back, come back, not really any issue. But I want a permanent save for 15, man. Save for 15. All right. So yeah, you run and let me take you out of the dice roller so we can get back in here. You run back and go back and now you have it's like a 15-minute walk between the two. Okay, so I got it close. I was close. And you come back no problem. And bringing the hazmat suit, you are able to trade it in and get the television. You guys are carrying it and walking back towards the Panda Palace. And as you're walking back, let me skip over here. You're just kind of walking down the street and you pass, or you're walking and you pass a store. And on the side, you see it's a really peaceful scene. It gets really quiet. You know how like the snow in the city really like dampens the sound. So it starts to get very quiet and serene. And you're walking down the street and you pass one of those Salvation Army bell ringer Santas. And you know, he's just he's ringing his bell and asking for the donations at the little box. And as you're getting towards the intersection near this man, you see a armored car turn the corner. And just as this armored car turns the corner, the tone of this time suddenly changes as the Santa pulls out a grenade launcher from under his coat and shoots it right at the front tires of the armored vehicle. As soon as he does that, the car comes to an immediate crashing stop. And you see a small red car pull up right behind it and come to a stop with 4 more men armed with machine guns coming out with all dressed as Santa.
Oh no.
Yo,
Yeah.
I missed like half of that, so I'm gonna try to like jump out of here, jump back in really quick.
Yep, you got it. He definitely missed some context here. Let's see. And you punched
But
Santa.
Bert, like really quick, where did Santa pull the grenade launcher from?
He had it was like a it's like a one of those like it's like a mini grenade launcher. It's like this this big. He
Oh,
pulled it from under his coat. From
all right.
he was strapped.
All right, Jack, real quick. Crazy Santa people with guns.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, sorry. I literally missed half of what you were like expositioning about with the whole Santas. I heard like car and then Santa and then gun, and it was just nothing. I was like, what is going on?
Basically,
yeah,
all you need to know is there's 5 Santas trying to take out this armored car.
So
Oh no,
Oh no.
we're getting some major issues with Landon today.
basically ran into absurd.
Yeah, no, we didn't hear anything about what you said.
Why does Star
Oh,
Wars?
can you
Santa
not hear me?
You're coming in and out.
Yeah, dude, it's whack.
I'd say you were kind of talking like C-3PO.
Oh yeah, probably.
Suddenly, C-3PO shows up. No. That's a good question, Parker. I don't know why Star Wars Santa has one. For some reason, my speaker is what makes you laggy. That's what Tyler's theory is, that his speaker is lagging you. Or is it lagging me? I don't know. All right, I think you sound fine now. Try talking. Oh.
Dude, all right. Looking for me to take an action with
Well,
these Santas.
so I mean, I don't know what you guys do. You're right in the middle of it. I mean, the Santa was right next to you, and he just pulled out a grenade launcher and shot it at this armored vehicle.
So I'm gonna suit up and try to like get on top of the jewelry store, or at least a little higher up above them, so I can kind of see them as they're about to take this.
Okay. Okay, so you are able to suit up and and climb up onto the. I mean, it's a very tall building, but you're able to kind of get onto a balcony on the second floor, and you're able to look over at or it's like a windowsill, like a wide windowsill, and you're able to kind of get height up on these people, and you can kind of see what's going on. What is Bonfire doing at this time?
I don't know, man. I would like to use my powers, but the thing is, I mean, my powers are like really like people will see it. So maybe I just have to let Jack do his thing right now.
Okay.
Because his powers, he can do it more stealthily.
All right, then. So you're kind of just standing by, and what is Jack doing at this point? Now he's suited up. Obviously,
get the TV back, man.
You have your TV.
I was trying to say that. So while Jack is taking care of these Santa people, I just walk to the Panda Palace with the TV, and I will wait.
Okay.
For him over there, or I might just come back in time to help him.
Yeah, you should definitely come back.
Okay.
Let's do that.
So you start to carry the TV off, and there's seemingly chaos kind of running as people are running all around. As you're walking down the street, you could your people are like, this is a crowded part of the city, and so as you're walking down the street, people are running and all this stuff, and a person running behind you bumps into you and knocks the television out of your hand.
Oh.
The television hits the ground and breaks immediately.
So I'm so enraged right now that I turn around and I just punch this guy for no reason.
Oh my god! Just the random dude that ran past you.
Yeah, he broke the TV. I had to do so much things to get it.
Okay.
Come on, man.
You turn and you punch him. And as you punch this man, he just like you gets punched straight into the wall and goes unconscious.
So I'm like this Spider-Man thing right now. Oh, I'm sorry. And then I just go ahead.
Oh my god. Do you like run or are you just walking ahead? Like, do you just like punch this dude unconscious and then walk away?
The TV is broke again. I mean, the TV is broke again. I mean, by now I just can like I'll just fly back to what Jack is doing. I have nothing to lose right now.
Please grab it. Grab the
But the
TV.
TV is broke.
He's still.
Mark, he was just walking behind. He was just walking, holding it.
Whoa,
And he
like,
bumps
this
right
is
into
what
him.
happened. We tried our best.
Told
This
you guys you
dude,
should
man,
punch the
this
Santa and took
dude.
the money for another TV. Sam's got a theory. No, okay, so Stormy, are you going back to the zoo or are you going?
Yeah, I'm just.
Or are you going with?
I now like. No, I'm just the TV. Like, who cares? Like, I just fly back to what Jack is doing, and I will
Okay.
help him.
All right, so you fly back, and as you arrive there, Jack is in his altercation. Jack, what are you doing while he went off? What have you been doing in the situation? You see that they're trying to. Two of them are approaching the front car doors, seemingly to take out whoever's in the front in the driver's seats. They have their guns up. And the other two are trying to get through to the back door, but can't seem to be able to.
How? Oh,
There's-
okay. So there's 4 total.
There's 4 there, and then the one that had the grenade launcher, which was right next to you.
Was right next to me. All
Right. He's also
All right,
started to
so-
approach the vehicle.
So I'm gonna go after the guys in the front first.
Okay.
I'd like to attempt to just like hold myself over them and then just kind of like kick both of them at the same time from the front to the back of the vehicle.
Okay.
Is that possible?
That is
Or you
possible.
roll for it?
All right. So you jump to the front and you were able to kick one of them back and roll him back towards the back of the car or of the armored car. The other one, however, dodges your kick, and he's gonna turn and try to shoot at you. He's gonna put a bullet right through your arm. Not a great way to be, but he deals a good amount of damage to you. But he doesn't knock you off the car. You're now on top of the armored car. It's an armored truck, but they just call them armored cars, I think.
So, am I back at Jack's place right now?
Not yet. Jack, what would you like to do? Oop, you cut out again.
One guy that's been taken down, another shot me, and I have their attention essentially. So I'd like to attempt to pull them away from the armored car,
Okay.
and get them to kind of chase me down in the alley. if
Okay,
there's an alley
so you're gonna
nearby.
run away for them to
Just
chase
try to
you.
lure them away. Yeah, like kind of like slink away slowly, like kind of like stretch over towards like the alley or the corner, and like kind of like tease them, entice them to follow me. Just trying to get them away from the
Okay, what do you say to pull them away? What are you saying?
I never liked Santa Claus. And then I mimic them and go, oh. And then kind of like honestly continue to
Okay, you say this, and
as I like fade away into the end of the alley.
as you say that, you hear one of the ones in the back. You 3 take care of them. We'll handle this. And those 3 of them are going to start to chase you down the alleyway, while 2 seem to be staying with the truck. The 2 in the back. They're gonna run all. You kind of lead them back into this alleyway. And what's your goal once you get them there? They're all 3 funneling into the alleyway. Courtney, thank you for the follow.
So I've kind of positioned myself to be above them, like kind of hiding so they can't really tell it's me or see me blatantly.
Yep.
And as they slow down and kind of start getting kind of into like a clump where they're all like facing kind of the outward way, so they're kind of like a perfect little circle, I like stretch down and
Oh, we missed the end of that. Stretch down and what?
like make one giant hammer fist and like knock them up.
Got it.
Stretch down and then make like a huge fist
Okay.
and just like hammer fist them all.
So you get them right in the perfect position. You've lowered them in. They think that you're still further down, and you've climbed up, and you bring out a big hammer fist, bring it down, knocking two of them to the ground, and having them both drop their guns. The third is going to point up to shoot you, but completely scattering his shots, misses you entirely. You can do if you'd like to do something again, you can.
I'd like to try to disarm him.
Okay.
And get rid of all their guns if I could. Kind of swoop down and just toss them up onto the top of the buildings.
So in attempting to do that, you overstretch yourself and fall down to the ground right in front of them, and are unable to grab anything. As you fall down, you're kind of wobbling around, and one of them, the one that shot at you and missed before, is going to shoot at you again, hitting you this time in the side. And you are now, you're pretty hurt, as you can see. As you can't see, I put that in the wrong one. Let me see. Why is that in the wrong one? Give me 1 second. I'm not sure why it's not showing up.
So yeah,
Let me see if you see this one. Does this register?
I took damage.
You did take damage.
But didn't take damage at the same time.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, there we go. There we go. Is that update? Okay. All right. We had it the wrong one for some reason. Okay. Stormy, you're not hurt. That was just a mistake. Okay. Yep. So you're pretty injured now, but I mean, obviously you're still in fighting shape, but you've been shot once in the side now, and I think another one grazed your arm as well. At this point, Stormy, you've arrived. Bonfire is now back there on the scene, and you see that the two men are now trying to use the butt of their guns to smash through the car windows up in the front of the vehicle. You do not see, however, Jack. You don't know where he is.
Okay. So, I'm flying over there right now, don't I?
Yes. Yep.
Oh, yeah. So I will make a superhero landing right in front of them, and I will be like, "What are you guys doing?"
Okay.
And yeah.
So you land there and with your quip, and as you do that, they both point up to shoot at you, and you're able to dodge out of the way. What would you like to do then?
I'm going to hit them with one of my electric and fire blasts.
Okay. Are you hitting both at the same time?
I can do it like one hand electricity and one hand fire, so I can hit them both at the same time.
Okay. You're able to do that successfully, and you knock them both to the ground. One is trying to pat the fire off of him, while the other is kind of just being shocked and shaking on the ground.
That? Oh shit.
What would you like to do now? They're there, and then we'll jump back to Jack after this.
They are still alive right now?
They appear to be still alive. Yes, they're not unconscious or anything, but they're both.
So, for some reason, on the road there lies a. Oh come on! Why can't I come up with the word right now? There's oh come on, man!
I'm thinking it's not there. Let's go figure out what it is.
A strap? Am I right?
Not following.
Help me, please.
I don't know what you're trying to say. I can't help you.
No, let me just knock them unconscious.
Okay.
I can hit to that other guy.
You kind of jump down and you just kind of knock them. You punch both in the head, knocking them both unconscious, and you get back. But you still can't seem to find wherever Jack is. You don't know where he is.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
Yep.
There's a rope on the sideway. So I picked the rope. That was the word I was.
It's
thinking
too
of.
late. They're already
So
unconscious.
I pick a rope. But I can
Oh,
bind
yeah.
them to like
Yeah.
a site like, so I can bind them better that they can't, if they come back to their consciousness, they can go away.
Yeah, you find in Santa's sack that he's got some rope in there for his heisting. I'll concede that.
Why can't I come up with a stupid word like road? Come
Maybe
on.
because like you learn, like it's your second language. I think we can give you a pass with that. But no. Okay, so you are while you are tying them up, Jack. What's going on over there? What are you doing?
Okay, so last I remember, I was unsuccessful in trying to knock out at least one of them, and have yet to disarm any of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd still like to make an effort to.
Well, the two
toss
did
the
drop their
gun.
guns when you knocked them down. It might have been that your internet cut. Yeah, but two
I
of them
knocked
are
out-
disarmed.
Two of them, but that last is where we're at. Disarm him.
Okay.
Like,
Nice, Mike.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So I'd still like to try to disarm him and really just go for the gun. So I'd like to attempt to like stretching, just grab it and pull it away from him.
Okay. You're gonna reach and attempt to pull the gun out from him, but he kind of pulls it. He kind of dodges to the side, and then he's gonna try to kind of like slap you with the rifle, and he's gonna completely whiff. He went for you, but you're a little bit further away. You're able to pull back, and the other two one of them is gonna get up and go to hit you straight in the face. He punches, but it didn't hurt you. He punched you in the arm, and it didn't really affect you much. It was kind of a weak shot. The other one now has also gotten up and is running for his gun. When he whiffs. Can you hear me? Oh man. We can call him the blur for this one.
I was meaning to say, but I thought like I'm just going to.
No, it's all good. It happens. It happens. Can you hear us now? He's in game mode.
I think so.
Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay, so I would just like, so now that one has kind of run away, I just want to attempt to get back to the car.
Okay.
Or the armored truck.
Okay, so you are attempting to just escape? Am I hearing that right? Oh, man.
We'll basically head back to the truck. Get away from those two guys. I'm not trying to leave the scene or anything. Just I lured them away successfully, and I want to go back to the truck now and try to stop the rest of the robbery.
Okay. You're able to kind of disengage from that fight and run back to the rest to the car. As you get back, you see that Bonfire has successfully captured the other two perpetrators, and as you turn to look back towards the alley, you see them run towards you. Kind of assess the situation, and then they turn and run the other way and start to kind of flee.
Can I come in, or is Jack?
Yeah, you guys are both now next to each other.
I mean, you're there, so good job, Bonfire. Way to be, man.
Oh, do I have to fly after them? Yes, I will.
I think we can let them go.
So
I mean, you
why
just got
would
two.
we let them go? I mean, yeah, but like.
I mean, you have two of them. We're not going to get all five at this point.
Yeah, that's
I'm not
right.
sure.
So are we just going to let them flee?
Yeah, that was kind of my thought. You know, take the one you
All
can
right.
get with these two.
We'll do that.
Okay.
So I have some explanation to do, Jack. Remember this TV that we just got at the store?
As you say that, as you
So
start to say that, one of the doors from the front of the car opens up, and to the guys running away, and a Happy New Year. That's great. As the you see the two guards from the front of the car come out and say, "Thank you thank you so much. We were really thought we were done there, done for there. Serious, thank you so much."
no problem, man.
Who are you
That's what
guys?
heroes do.
Who are you guys?
So, my name is. Oh yeah, I'm a superhero, so I can't tell my name. My name is Jean-Pierre de la Neuville, and this is my friend Jean-Philippe de la Trop.
Wow,
We are both from France.
you're from France. Your accent sounds more Belgian.
But Belgium is a part of France and the Netherlands, but like we talk like kind of the same. So
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. Well, thank you, thank you so much. How? Listen, we're kind of concerned. These NPCs know their geography. Uh, listen, we're kind. You really saved my butt back there. This is we're the only two employees of our company, and we got hired for this huge gig, and we almost blew it on our first day of the gig. Can I ask you something?
yeah, go ahead.
What we have in the back there is really really valuable, and we'd really appreciate if you guys would want to help us tonight. I guess I have to tell you if I'm going to explain this. Are you aware of the tree at Rockefeller?
Yes, we are.
Well, the star on top is extremely valuable, and as you may be aware, every year they bring it from a vault upstate, and they bring it here for the to mount it on New Year's Eve. It glows and shimmers like nothing you've ever seen before, and is made entirely of diamond, which is why it's super valuable and needs to be carried in a truck like this. But we're not going to be able to get it to there. We're worried it's only going to be there for one day, and we're really scared that we might screw up. And it's just us two that work here. It's my small business, and this is the biggest gig I've ever gotten. I can't afford to fail like this. Can you guys help us? I heard you say you broke something. What did you break?
So this random guy bumped into my back, and I made a TV fall on the ground that we got for one of our best friends, and now I'm a little sad about it.
It was your Christmas gift?
Yeah.
Well, if you'd be willing to help us, we'd give you more than enough money to buy that television back for him.
Oh, tell me, how much money do you talk about?
Does $1,000 seem fair?
What if we bring it up to 1,500?
He says, "I can do 1,200, but I don't think I can go any higher than that. They didn't pay us much more than that for the gig in general."
1,200 is good. Let's go.
All right. Well, so if you could help us bring us there now, and then we'll need you tonight. After the there will be police there for the ceremony, but we're still worried that it'll be at risk now, especially now that we know that the Christmas crooks are onto us. We'll need you there tonight as well. Will you be good to come back?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Thank you so much. You guys help bring them to the Rockefeller Center. I don't know why I blanked on that. You bring it back to the Rockefeller Center, and as you transport it there, everyone kind of they pull it out of the back of the truck and they bring it over there. It's a super It's like a massive, probably two. I'm literally listening to the stream. Oh, sorry that your audio is bugging. It's literally a like 2-foot wide, like diamond studded glowing star, and it's not glowing now obviously because it's not plugged in, but it's like this crazy beautiful star, and they bring it to the center and have it prepared for the ceremony. You guys are there, and you keep an eye out as the day goes, but you don't really see anything suspicious for a while. People are hanging out, and the ceremony isn't set to start for a few hours. You guys kind of hang out for a little while before my chat's for some reason cutting out too. Can everyone hear me, by the way?
Yep.
Okay. I don't know why I'm not connected for some reason. So you guys kind of everything kind of seems pretty low for a little while, and until it gets about 8 o'clock at night, and then hey Vito, what is up, man? Welcome. So as it gets about 8 o'clock at night, the ceremony starts with the ceremonial raising and setting of the star, and everyone starts to gather around. The crowds are getting bigger and bigger, and people are getting really excited for this event that's coming up. As you're there, the star is starting to get raised, and obviously your suspicions are high because you guys are trying to keep a lookout for what's going on. Landon, Jack is feeling much better now and starting to feel healthier. His wounds are starting to heal. You obviously have a faster healing factor, so it's not terrible of an issue for you. As you are there and getting ready and prepared, as the star's raising, you're obviously suspicious. Nothing seems to happen, and the star is erected and completely fine. Danny, what's up, man? And then as you guys are hanging out there, and you just kind of start to let loose a little bit and celebrate with everybody. You know, there's eggnog being around. There's a bar and all this interesting stuff. You guys are hanging around, and you notice a Santa starts to fly in on a sleigh, and you see it's like flying in the sky, and you notice that everyone starts to cheer. And it's like, look, it's Santa, and you see this beautiful sleigh flying in the sky. No reindeer, but it's just the sleigh and Santa waving down at the people. As you Bonfire has started to kind of enjoy some luxuries of the eggnog and has let loose a little bit, but and so he doesn't really notice anything. But Jack, you seem to be a little suspicious of this, the way in which this sleigh is moving. It seems to be kind of like, it's not going straight. It seems to be kind of wobbling over the place. You hear a lot of people be like, "Wow, I didn't know Santa was going to be coming tonight like this." That's kind of crazy how they. Oh, I gotta catch him up. It's kind of crazy how it flies like how they got it to fly like that. We'll have to see if we can reconnect him. I don't know what's going on with Landon's internet today. How's everyone doing in the chat?
Seems like there are some internet issues up in the boulder.
It does. Landon, can you hear us?
This is Stormy to London. Can you hear us?
Man,
Stormy to Landon, come in.
all sorts of jacked up right now.
Stormy to Landon. Stormy to Landon.
I'm not Stormy. I don't know why I said Stormy to Landon. That's fine. Make fun of me.
I got you now. You got me.
Yeah, you sound really good now. That sounds good.
Cool.
All right. So basically, Jack noticed that the sleigh is kind of flying really odd. It could be whatever their technical plans are, but what you see is I keep typing my translations in the chat instead of the file. It's funny. But you hear people as well saying, "Hey, I didn't really know there was a sleigh riding in or anything. I didn't know they were going to do something like this. It's really cool that they could make a sleigh fly like that." Oh, now I can't hear you very well.
No, man, I missed this whole setup. Like, I had no audio. The stream went down. I was
Did you just hear me now,
I
though?
got
Were you able
kicked
to
out
hear
of
me?
Discord. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, so yeah,
like,
you were.
You're talking. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Okay, so the star was set up, and there was nothing really suspicious or anything then. And then you guys started celebrating. A couple hours passed. It's about 11 at night now, and people are still crowded around. There's like a little like bar giving out eggnog, and everyone's celebrating. And then you see a sleigh ride in, and it's Santa on a sleigh. There's no reindeer, but it's just the sleigh. It's flying in the sky, and it's kind of. Stormy doesn't notice anything. Bonfire doesn't notice anything, but you notice that it looks a little weird how it flies, and you've heard just by people saying it around, like, "Wow, I didn't know that that Santa was gonna fly in like this. That's so cool that they did that this year," and all this stuff like that. So you get a little suspicious. Bonfire's having a party. He doesn't notice.
Okay, so I look over, try to get Bernier's attention, and say, "Hey, doesn't that kind of look familiar?"
Bonfire's waste.
Yeah, I mean,
Kind of looks like one of those
Santa
Santas from
Claus.
earlier today. I don't know if I trust this.
yeah, but
whole
like,
Santa showing up.
I mean, I always thought that Santa wasn't real, but like, he flies a real sleigh, so it
Yeah,
has
but
to
that
be the
didn't
real
look
one.
like it was really flying, man. That looked like it was kind of hovering or utilizing some other sort of technology. It was not flying.
So, what do you think what's going on here?
He's still flying
I don't know,
around.
man.
He's just doing his waves, doing circles around the tree and waving at everybody.
I don't know, but it's going to be really easy for him just to snatch the star right off the top of the tree if he's the only one flying around. So I'm thinking you might need to.
Oh yeah, there's another person who can fly in this conversation. I just remembered.
Make yourself a little.
Hello,
Oh no,
What?
are you still there?
I'm still there.
What?
Okay, so Landon, Jack. So what do you want me to do right now? Do I have to fly up there to him?
Yeah, I mean, kind of like make yourself scared. See if he looks familiar from earlier today.
Sorry, man, I didn't hear a thing about what you just said.
You
I'm
say
sorry.
fly up and see if he looks similar to the guys earlier. Is that what you said?
Oh, yeah, yes,
Yeah.
I will do that. Let's do that.
So it's a crowded area. Everyone's looking up at him. Are you flying straight up to him, or what are you doing?
I mean, I just electrocuted and like burned two other guys like a couple of kilometers back on the street. So like, why wouldn't I just fly up? You know, like superheroes are like real in this world. Like people won't even give that much of a shit.
Okay. So you fly up and to see who it is. How close do you get, and what are you doing?
What if I just fly into the sleigh and go sit next to him?
Okay. You fly into the sleigh.
I ask him like, "Hey, Santa, so I didn't know you were coming today. What are you planning to do over here? Are you going to throw some gifts down in a couple of minutes, or?"
So as you fly up to get close to him, you see that his sleigh is really it's from the inside is all cardboard, and he is just you can see as you get closer as well, he's wearing a metal suit and just the Santa hat and the Santa beard. But you could see and the clothes obviously, but the sleigh itself is just like attached to his waist, and it's made of cardboard. It's a fake sleigh. You notice also as you get closer that the sky below him looks distorted in some way, like where below his waist, like below where the sled is.
Mm-hmm.
And this is before you've engaged him. So, but you've flown up to him. Also, everyone's kind of like, as they see you flying up. Are you in your costume? I assume, but I don't know.
No, I think the entire time
Okay,
from
so
the store to like.
oh,
the
true.
house,
Yeah, you never.
I don't think I
changed
have
times.
my. I have my.
Okay, so yeah, you're just
Never
your
put on my
dude
costume.
flying up to him. So everyone's kind of like, you hear a lot of chatter on the ground, like, who is that? Like, obviously, Jack is hearing all these conversations. Like, who is that? What is he doing up there? Is he gonna ruin Santa's performance? Like, everyone's kind of just having a chat and trying to discuss what's going on as you approach there. And so now you've seen that he's kind of got like, there's like a distortion below the sleigh, and you see obviously he's wearing some sort of metal suit. What are you doing?
Look, to be honest, I don't have a clue right now. So I'm just like giving him the weird look, like, what is this guy doing? Let's just fly to him, and I will just say, look, like, so are you the real Santa, or are you just an imposter?
Okay, so you fly up to him and you ask that, and he says, "I'm just doing my job. I got hired for this. I'm the Santa for the event."
Who are you?
I mean, my name is George, but I got hired for this. Listen, man, you're gonna ruin the scene. I'm supposed to be playing Santa here. There's a whole crowd.
But explain to me, how are you flying the sleigh?
Listen,
I mean, the sleigh isn't even real.
Didn't you hear Stark sponsored this whole event? He gave us me this suit. He set me up.
Oh.
Listen, man, you're gonna ruin the whole.
Look, I'm sorry, I didn't know about that. So do what you're doing and forget what I just said. I'll just go back down and I will just drink some glue wine at the bar.
Thank you, man. I don't know what this glue wine is, but I wouldn't suggest drinking glue. Anyway, thank you for that. I'll.
No, you don't know glue wine?
Listen, man. You got to get out of here. I gotta finish my performance here.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. See you later.
It's all right, man. It's just, yeah. Have a good one and happy holidays. He kind of dismisses you and you fly down and continue your thing. He continues to wave and kind of like wave at everyone and just do his thing. And at the end of his performance, he goes near the tree and he puts his hands up and waves one last time and grabs the star and lifts it up high in the air. Everyone sees it, and then he disconnects it. The light goes out. Everyone kind of is like, oh, and they're like, "Is this part of the show?" And they say, and they're kind of like questioning whether it's part. You hear everyone talking about it. No one's really sure if this is supposed to be part of the show or not. This is not something they normally do every year. But the star is taken out, and the sleigh starts to go away towards a different down the street, seemingly.
And then I'm like, oh, Dank Farrick. He took the store with him. I just screwed up majorly.
Looks like Landon has currently not noticed this, so he's not here right now. But it's just you. What are you?
Landon is Jack is probably too drunk at the bar right now. So...
He changed his game and he decided to start drinking on the job.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you do?
I had enough for I fly after him ASAP.
Okay.
Maybe?
Okay. And then what are you doing first? What's your goal?
Like how fast is he exactly like flying with this sleigh? Can I
not super fast. He's going pretty slow away. He's just waving away. He's waving as he's going away.
Yeah. He has a star with him.
Yes. He's holding it like in one hand and waving with the other.
I mean, I just fly up to him again and I just ask, like, guy, what are you doing, man? Put the star back on the tree.
He's like, hey, man, you're gonna ruin the performance. You got to get out of here, man. This is all part of the show.
Listen, man, I don't trust you anymore. Like, you say, like, I'm just like a guy hired to do this. Like, I know for a fact that star needs to be on that tree and not in your hands right now.
Listen, man, just get out. Let me do my job.
Oh, I'm not going to get out. Put the star back, or you will have a problem.
He says, "Get out!" And he reaches up with his hand and he tries to slap you away. His arm is metal and expands towards you, and he tries to like kind of slam you away. But he pushes you down a little bit, but doesn't hurt you at all. And you're still flying in the air.
So is he currently like flying away, or is he still hovering over?
He's still kind of he's going slow and just moving away from the block from the Rockefeller Center. He's just moving slowly away, not terribly fast.
Look, I just fly back up to him and I just like sit down next. I mean, oh yeah, it's not a real thing.
Yeah.
So I just fly back to him and I just like say like, dude, why do you try to punch me, man? Like, what is your problem?
He's like, listen, man, you don't want to be a part of this. Just get out of here. He's like,
oh, but like, dude, come on, like it's the star needs to be on the tree, not in your sleigh right now.
He says, I say get back, and he is going to swing at you again, and this time he actually does hit you, and he's gonna punch you right in the face and knock you back. You start to fall, but you're able to catch yourself from hitting the ground, but the punch still hurt a good amount.
So, I mean, I can fly back to him. Like, what do I have to do right now? I don't know. For like,
You hear one of the
from what I know,
from your
what I know, I was just at the bar drinking some glue wine, and suddenly this guy just picks up the star and flies away with it.
You hear in your earpiece that you were given from the guards, from the two guys. They're like, "What are they do? What is that guy doing with it?" Listen, you got to get that back, man. He's not part of this program.
He isn't.
No. He's gonna have.
Tarek, I just fly. Okay, well, I will get the star back to the tree ASAP. All right, just give me a minute.
He's like, please hurry, man. We cannot afford to lose this. It's worth so much.
This guy, is he currently like away?
He is starting. He's still waving and like moving away. He's about to turn the corner to leave the block.
And people who are standing at the tree still see him.
Yes. Which, by the way, we're back at the tree.
What if I just like let him fly away as far as possible so people can see what I will do?
Okay. So you're gonna let him kind of go down the way, like down the block. Or are you keeping an eye on him, or are you just like letting him turn the corner?
I'm just flying after him, but he isn't mentioned. He can't see me because
Okay.
I'm flying like after him.
What is Jack doing at this time?
Jack is probably so drunk right now.
Jack is getting Jack
I'm
is
trying to figure out what is going on right now. So we are still chasing after the star, the metal guy or the guy in the metal suit. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So I'm still on the ground at Rockefeller Center, correct?
Yes, you have been drinking a little bit. Too much
probably
eggnog. You
just
let
drinking.
loose after you thought no one was going to steal it.
Yep. Just drinking then. I'm just chilling.
Okay.
Listening in on the earpieces, Bernier's like bonfire's like, what the is going on?
Your character let loose a little bit too much. Okay, so you chase him down, and or you follow him until he's turned the corner. He's gone like a block down the street, and then he's going to turn into or like kind of like turn down a different street, and he's still following main streets and waving to people as he passes by, and still like acting as Santa. So people are still seeing him and looking in the sky, and he's still like waving as he goes down the street.
So I'm just following him right now to where he's going.
Okay. He let me see. He's continually going, and then eventually he turns and stops, and he turns to you, and he said, and he just like looks at you, and he starts to like kind of wave and move back towards you in your direction.
He's coming back to me.
Yes.
All right, so I'm just giving him the stare right now. Like, dude, what are you doing?
He walks up to you and he's like, Dude, you're really ruining this. You're really ruining this, man. And he's going to.
Look, listen to me. Please listen to me. Look, I know you're setting this up. You are not. I just got a massive message in my ear right now. You are not. You are not supposed to be over here.
He's
So
like, of course I'm not.
you're
What
a-
are you gonna do about it? He goes and he punches
just-
you. He punches you straight in the face again, knocking you back. This time you do fall to the ground.
just. Oh damn it! All right, I immediately stand up again because I'm a superhero.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna come in on the earpiece and be like, "Yo, just blast him out of the sky already! Like this dude's just messing around with us. We know he's not supposed to be here. Just get him down on the ground. I'll meet him wherever he falls."
So what I do, I fly back to the sleigh. I quickly, he hasn't seen me, so I quickly pick the star from his hands, and then I just like punch him in the face.
Okay.
A really hard punch, because I'm done with this guy right now.
Okay.
He's
See here.
ruining Christmas.
Okay, you fly up to him and you're able to. Actually, let's see if you're able to grab the star. Let's see. We're gonna
No,
take this over
come on.
here. Oh, we gotta do it. This is a big roll. We are looking to be able to steal the star back without him noticing. This is a physical feat that I would. That's probably a at least athlete level feat. So we're looking for a green or higher. That's all you guys need to know. We're looking for a yellow or higher. Yellow or higher for this. Let's see if we can get it. That is going to be an 8 to 12 or 8 or higher. So 8 or higher is what we're looking for. Oh, you are able to grab the star, and when you punch this dude, knocking him, like you hit him right in the face, and you see as soon as you hit him in the face, you can see part of his his helmet breaks, and he starts to fall backwards, and he falls all the way to the ground in a very right angle way. He falls to the ground, and as soon as he hits the ground, you can see that his metal that he actually has legs made of metal. They start to shudder. The light shudders a little bit, and you can see that he has metal legs. His cardboard Santa thing breaks apart. He's still in a Santa costume, but he is wearing all metal armor. And you notice who this is because you've heard him on the news before discussed. And you know that this is actually Stilt Man, if I can pull him up. Why did I not say this?
Oh my god, no way. No.
Why
I
had it
know
on
who's
the-
Stilt Man.
and you've noticed him because he was arrested before, defeated by Spider-Man. And thrown in prison, but he's since apparently escaped, and you figure out that this is him in this costume. Still, some people are still confused and thought that and we're like, that guy just knocked out Santa. What is happening? And you hear kids yelling this all around. But you see him stand up, and he's clearly very angry at this point, and it's kind of been exposed to most people that this is the criminal Stilt Man.
All right, oh, sorry.
Oh, you're good.
But
He stands up. He's like, "You're gonna regret that."
does he embiggen his legs?
Say again. Oh, sorry. He did lose health
Does he-
as well.
Does he embiggen his... Oh my god, why can't I say words normally? Does he embiggen his legs because he can stealth,
Yes. So they were already super long. He shortened them to stand back up, but now he gets way high up. He's about 5 stories up again.
Yeah. So I just say in my ear this is bonfire for Jack. Jack, I don't know what you're doing, but I can really use your help right now. I'm 3 blocks away, and
Yeah, man,
there's
I'm trying to
this
get
real-
to you.
What are you trying to do? Look, dude, are you drunk?
Trying to get to you, man.
All right. So
You know it.
Jack is making his way over. And as he's making his way over, you see Jack, as you're running, you see 3 men in elf costumes are now are also running behind you. They don't seem. Are you wearing a costume or are you just in normal clothes? Uh-oh. Jack.
Oh, no.
No.
I think he's in plain clothes, right? You're in plain clothes?
Yeah.
Okay. So they're
Yeah,
they're
I'm
running in
close.
that direction. They don't really acknowledge you, but you can tell as they start to run, they have assault rifles in their hands. All 3 elves are holding assault rifles. And they're
Am I in front of them or am I behind them?
you are in front of them and running in the
Oh,
same
great.
direction.
All right.
But you notice them running behind you.
Good choices were made.
They haven't attacked you or anything yet, but as you're running, you see Stiltman in the distance, and all 4 of you are encroaching on their position. Stormy will go back to you. Stiltman is going to take a swing at you, and he's going to be able to hit you in the shoulder as his arm expands and he punches you.
I just say to him, look, Mr. Stiltman, listen, look, you a week ago you got beaten by Spider-Man. Now, I know Spider-Man is really strong. Look, you got beaten by Spider-Man, like, don't try to come up against me, like, you're going to regret it really quick. So, why don't you just stop with it right now and go home?
He's gonna he's gonna be like, I don't even know who you are, and he's going to swing again, hitting
But
you.
you will.
But you will. And hit you again, and his punch is gonna knock you back again, and knock you into one of the buildings next to you. You're feeling really hurt. You're in pretty bad pain right now.
Look, I'm done with this guy. He just ruined my Christmas. So I'm just going to blast him with a fire and electrical charge.
Okay. Ooh. All right, you shoot out an fire and electrical, or are you doing one or the other?
I mean, it's a combo.
Okay.
It's a combo, you know.
Yep. Okay, so
Remember?
you are going to launch out this fire and electricity towards him, and once you hit it, it's going to it starts to kind of make his metal start to like move up and down, like his legs are just starting to like slinky like up and slinky up and down, like they just are like both kind of going haywire because you electrified the suit.
He's
And
malfunctioning a little bit.
and he starts to kind of like get bounced around, and he's moving up and down, and ends up getting hit into a wall and falls over to the ground, and he's like seems to be in severe pain as he's like laying on the ground, and his legs are still kind of getting shot out in every direction, but he's been seemingly defeated. He's clearly injured himself and not unconscious, but he doesn't seem like he's able to move.
So now I just talk to myself like, which stupid guy just makes a suit with like stiff legs? That's the most uneasy thing to. Why would you do that? Like, let's go back to what Jack is doing right now.
Once you do that, you see the elves start to kind of start running and then stop and point all their guns up at you and start to fire. You're a good distance away, but one of them does manage to graze you and hit your leg. And you start to kind of lose balance a little bit and fall. You're very injured at this point. You feel like if you were to get hit again, you could potentially die or at least get knocked out.
I call on Jack right now. Like, Jack, my leg is hurting. Like, I think I might have to find and like a first aid kit, man. What are you doing right now? Is that you? Is that you running in front of those three elves?
Yeah, man,
it
didn't
is huge.
exactly plan this out very well. So I'm gonna take
How did all of
cover
this happen?
All right, Jack
car.
takes cover behind a car. Okay.
And then I'm gonna put my my suit on or my mask on.
Okay.
Again, I'm not gonna do this right now, actually, just because.
Yeah, no, it's fine. You're good. Okay, your mask is on.
Get up on the buildings alongside of the elves.
Sure. It's going to be hard because they're skyscrapers, so there's not really in this specific buildings. There's not really
just like onto them, just like.
Just like on the side. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, like grabbing onto the side just to like kind of get out of the firing.
Yep, you're able to do that, no problem.
Okay.
They're still unloading shots at bonfire.
All right. So then on the mic, as I'm kind of like scaling towards the elves, right? I'm trying to get behind them.
Yep.
So I'm like on the mic saying like, "Yo, bonfire, just like hide yourself, do whatever you can, make sure Stiltman don't get away." And then I'd like to kind of jump down behind all of them and just try to do like a massive like sweep, just like sweep all.
Okay. So your jump down, you were
Like-
able to get behind them and completely surprise
It's
them.
all at once.
And now you're trying to clear all three of them at once. Now this is going to be, because you got the drop on them, it's going to be a little bit easier, but it's still not super easy. And we are looking to be able to do this because you were able to kind of get the drop. We are looking for a yellow or higher. Let's see if you are able to wipe all three out in one sweep.
Is it a
Yellow
9?
or higher. 9 or higher.
Cool.
Or 8 or higher, sorry. Oh. That is a critical failure. You reach out your hand to sweep and you start on the roadside. And as you do that, a car is driving by and runs right into your hand, knocking you completely out of balance and kind of spinning you around. And you completely lose, you get super dizzy and kind of lose sight of them. They are able to see that you did this, and now that you have the mask, they notice you and are going to open fire on you. Let's go back into here. First one misses you. The second one is going to hit you for not too much, but the second one grazes you, and the third one hits you just a little bit. So you didn't get terribly hurt. You're still in fighting shape, but you definitely got shot.
These guys got to be.
Oh, I missed you. Bad aim.
Ammo soon, right? If they're path.
Yeah, I mean they're clearly they were strapped, man. They got multiple clips.
No, they got to be out of ammo.
Yeah, they got multiple magazines on their elf belts. But they as they start to shoot at you, they're like, "Let's try to get the boss to get out of here." And they start to kind of like they're shooting at you as they're running away, and they're starting to run towards Stiltman.
So they're kind of like running backwards.
Yes.
And they're just like firing at me, and I'm just like in the middle of the street.
Correct. Yep.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna try to get over to bonfire and like stay like undercover while they're still firing at me.
Bonfire, where were you? You were flying before, and then you took cover. Or
So on the street there was like this random first aid kit. So I nursed my own
no,
wound.
there wasn't.
Why?
No first aid kit.
I just made it up.
No, I know, but it's not there. It was a good
no
effort.
med pack, sorry.
No
I mean-
med packs.
I mean, it's just a little like.
Are you still following Stiltman, trying to make sure he doesn't get away?
He's on the ground.
Oh, but
His
he's
suit's
on the ground.
his
He
suit's
can't do
yeah.
anything with his stupid leg.
His suit is starting to burn up. Making it into your character. Nice, dude.
Well, yeah, his stupid legs, but he's not like even trying to crawl away or something like that. I mean,
No,
got
he's-
always been bested.
he's-
He's just like he's just sizzling.
Yeah. He is just sizzling right now. The other three are
Guy
running
got
to get
beaten
him.
by Spider-Man. He's not going to go away very far.
Okay, so the three elves are running towards bonfire and Stiltman. Are they aware that bonfire is still like right there?
That's what I was trying to figure out. So Stormy, where did you go? Are you still right next to him?
I just landed on the street and I'm just like standing against this car right now because like my leg is hurting a little bit.
Okay, so you're taking cover behind a car and near, kind of near Stiltman.
Oh, I'm not really taking cover. I'm just like standing like against it to like release my leg from like having to like stand up.
Gotcha.
Stormy's propping himself up.
Okay, cool. They're going to run and they start to they get to him and they start taking out Stiltman's suit and they start to try to like they're kind of like prying him out of his suit. They're able to get him out of it and he kind of climbs out of his suit and he seems injured. His legs seem to be broken, and they grab him and they're starting to carry him away down an alleyway.
Right. I'm just going to follow them.
Okay.
What they
Kind
are
of
going to
stretch
do.
and grab the dude that they pulled out of the Stiltman costume.
Yes, you could do that.
But
I
there's
like
one
when I
more
pull the
question
dude
I
back
have.
to me.
Yep.
Whatever did I do with the star?
You still have it in your possession. You're still holding on to it.
Okay.
So yeah, you reach out and you're able to grab him and pull him out from their hands, but you aren't able to pull him all the way to you. So he just kind of like comes halfway and then you drop him on the ground. You see that the jerking motion of that knocks him unconscious. Name him Stiltman. It is Stiltman, yeah. They see this and oh, sorry, what?
Have the elves started firing at us yet?
So that was what I was about to say. So they do turn to you, and one is going to, or they all start shooting at you, but one is going to hit you, and it's going to hit you right in the shoulder, and kind of knocks you back for a second. And the other two open fire, but both shots miss, and they're just kind of like taking a bunch of shots at you, but they're terrible aim. You see that one of them does run out of ammo. And he's going to make a run for Stiltman to pick him up again.
Is Bonfire still essentially useless at this point?
I mean, that's up to him.
Sorry, I want to like punch one of those guys again.
Okay, you're gonna go up to punch one. You fly up and you fly up to one of them across the street because you're on the other side. And you knock the dude right out, and like punch him straight in the face and knock him unconscious. The other one is still out of ammo and running towards the guy, and the other one is still next to you, Stormy, to Bonfire, and goes to hit you with his gun. And as he hits you, goes to swing, he completely whiffs and leaves himself super open for an attack. What would you like to do?
I will give him a fire punch.
Okay. You give him, as you go to give him a fire punch, you knock him right into oncoming traffic, and the dude gets run over as he's burning in flames. You really did that guy dirty. The last one starts to sees behind him what's happening and starts to turn and is running across the street to get away, and leaving Stiltman down on the ground.
Jack, are you recovered? Can you take care of this guy who's running away?
Yeah, I'll chase him down, man. See what I can do. I'm gonna go after the guy.
Alright,
and see
then
if
I
can,
will
knock him out.
All right. While you do that, I will go back to Stiltman and I will try to get as much info from him. When you're done with the one guy, just come over here.
All right. You were able to. You're. What are you trying to do?
I say we let's rendezvous back at the Panda Pack. So I'm gonna try to knock the guy out that is running away, and then I'd like to rendezvous with Bonfire and Stiltman back at the Panda Pack.
Are you stealing the star, or are you going to return it?
We're gonna steal the star at this moment. Yes, temporarily steal it. And it's not stolen. We're just not returning it right away. Okay, come on.
Yeah, you might risk not getting paid by those guys because they wanted you to have it for the event.
Some information on Stiltman first. Once he gives us what we're looking for, we'll definitely return the star because we need to know why it was so important.
Well, it's because it's made of diamonds, so it's like
Yeah,
super
but just because
expensive.
it was made of diamonds doesn't mean it wasn't a part of another plot, right?
That's true.
Or a larger scheme.
That's true. But as you are trying to leave with it, they're yelling in the mic. They're like, "We need you to bring that back. We're gonna lose our jobs. We need you to take this back, please." Where are you guys?
While if Jack can escort Stiltman back to the Panda Palace, like I can like fly up there. I can like even like put on Stiltman fake Santa suit.
Oh my
Then I
god!
can fly up there with the Santa suit. Put the star back on, and I say ho ho ho, Merry Christmas, and I just fly away again. I do a little like wave, like
Okay,
what
you
he
know
did
what?
before.
Everything works exactly as you describe it, but we're gonna decide on whether or not they believe you're Santa based on this roll. This is gonna be a yellow or higher to see if you're convincing Santa. Okay, all right, you pass. You fly. You're able to fly up and return the star. They're cheering over the comms and they're thanking you. And you guys are able to bring Stiltman. You kind of tie up all the other ones, and they get as the cops arrive on scene, because obviously there was a ton of fighting and commotion. The others are arrested, and you bring Stiltman back to the Panda Palace. Is that correct?
Yep.
All right. You bring him back, and you are now there, and he's like, he starts to regain consciousness as you guys are in the Panda Palace. Let me put us there. He's like, what am I doing here?
All right, so I'd like to begin questioning.
Sorry, Jack. Go ahead.
Oh, what are you doing here? It's for you.
I don't know. Vito, dude, thank you so much for the 100 bits, man. Seriously, thank you so much. Now that's what I'm talking about, guys. Finally, some crime. Thank you, seriously, Vito. Thank you so much.
To be honest,
He's like,
to be honest, I'm freaking done with this Stiltman guy. I just he's coming back to his consciousness right now.
yeah. He's like, he asked you like, what am I doing here? And then to which Jack replied, what are you doing?
I'm so done. I'm just done with this guy. I just pick him by the throat, and I'm just saying to him like, dude, who are you? Who do you work for? And what were you doing at the Christmas tree? What do you want to do with the star?
He says, man, it's worth money. I just want I don't understand why you think I need this complex
all that
scheme.
tech just to steal a star.
Well,
Where did you get that? From where did you get those stilt legs, man?
Guys, I built it.
No, not guys. We're not your friends. Who are you? How do you get the money to build an entire metal like stealth suit?
Listen, man, it doesn't matter.
Oh, it matters. Oh, it matters. You're going to tell us right now. Who do you work for?
I don't work for anyone, man. This was my organization, and I just wanted money. I wanted to steal the star, and I wanted to sell it. Okay, and listen, it would have worked.
By the shoulder and like kind of pull him away from Stiltman as he continues just to kind of mumble, and I kind of whisper at Bernier like, "Yeah, there's a larger plot here. We gotta get him to talk somehow. He's got to tell us why he has the tech he had."
That's what if I just so I whisper to Jack right now. So like,
if it hadn't been for your medical kit.
remember when I said to you guys that I had nuclear powers? Oh no!
Huh?
Remember that, Jack? Why don't I just like say the same thing to him? I obviously don't, but I can get him scared with that, I think.
You get him scared, or you can just kind of stand behind me as we're trying to talk to him, and just kind of like, do your little magic hand thingy, get your electric fireball going, and just kind of like hang out, just slowly charge there, and we'll see if we can just kind of intimidate him. If not, I'll let you just have at him. I'll just leave you alone with him in the Panda Palace, and just whatever happens.
Like, what if you
so
just like try to get some out of him?
Yeah. And then if we can't, leave you with them, and
Let's do that.
Okay, so you are interrogating him by.
with your ethical or moral decision.
So explain what you're doing.
Yeah. So Stormy's gonna stand behind me. All right, can you hear me at all?
Yep, I can hear you.
Really
Yep.
bad.
I have to cool down for a little.
so-
I'm just so angry right now.
Yeah. So Stormy's just gonna kind of hang out behind me as I try to talk to this guy, and Stormy's gonna really show his anger. He's gonna kind of start to look pissed off as we go through this interrogation, trying to intimidate him.
Okay.
a bit. So turn to him and I say, "Where did you get your technology?"
He says, "Okay, well, I thought this was kind of already known. I worked for Roxxon's research division, and I stole their materials, and I built a suit in their lab. I got fired once they figured out I did that, and so I decided to start stealing things. I thought people knew this about me. I went to jail. I just broke out. Didn't you guys hear about that, or?"
Yes, we did.
What do you call yourself?
Man, I call myself Stilt Man.
I just laugh right now. Like, that's the most stupid name I've ever heard in my life.
He's like, "Listen, just put me in prison. Call the I don't care at this point, okay? You guys win. Fine. The heroes always win, or whatever you guys want to say. Fine."
So you've never heard of a group called the Magi?
What? The what are you saying? No,
You aren't a part of any plot to introduce Tarragon Mist.
What is
as,
that?
Panda Man would say.
I don't know.
It's not a who. It's a what. Who are you?
I'm just coming up
And
again.
why shouldn't I let my friend here just completely destroy you?
But Jack, I just come up again. I'm just coming up to Jack. I whisper in his ear like, I think he's speaking the truth. I don't really think he's even that he has even that much high of an IQ. So I think he's just working on his own. He just needed money, man. So let's just call the cops and let's just put him in jail again.
He's like, "Listen, man, my legs are broken. I'm not going to be escaping anywhere soon. Can you just?"
So if you were so rogue on your actions, why did you have so many elves helping you? Where did these elves come from?
Well, they were my prison inmates. I just broke them out. You guys didn't hear any of this in the news? It's been, we've been the Christmas Crooks. You guys haven't heard any of that? We do it every year. We've been doing it. Well,
The problem is we had a TV that we could watch the TV on, but like the TV is broke. So,
Didn't have a TV, man. No news,
yeah,
bro.
man. Sorry, man. We didn't know.
He's like, "Are we done here? Can I go home? I mean, or
Oh, you're
wherever
not going
Back
home. You're
from
going to jail.
our friend
All
here.
right."
Yeah, you're not going anywhere, bro. So I step back and start talking to Bernier here, and I'm like, "All right, I think we just need to make sure he's bound appropriately and just drop him off in front of the nearest police station, or 1, 6, or 7 states over, your preference."
Last time Stormy
let's
flew a
do
guy,
that.
he dropped him into the river.
Sounds good. So yeah, just you're gonna go with my friend here, and
Oh yeah, this TV's broken.
we'll hopefully never see or understanding.
Okay, so you are dropping him off at the nearest police station, or is he flying him somewhere? Where is he taking him?
Oh, that's up to Bonfire.
Bonfire, where are you taking Stilt Man?
Cops.
Huh?
The cops.
Okay, so you drop him off at the nearest police station, and then you can hear, you get back, as you're doing that, you get back within range of the two guys, and you can hear them asking when you're going to return, and that they'd be willing to pay you because they haven't paid you yet. So you return finally to the Christmas tree festival thing that's going on. As you return, they happily pay you what was agreed. They give it to you in cash, and you're able to buy a very nice television to replace in the Panda Palace. You take the television.
All that cash on a TV.
Oh,
Some
no.
of that's going to Bonfire. He's got to have something to live off of, since he's
That's true.
homeless now.
You buy a nice like couple
Yeah,
$100
my boys
television
starve.
and save the rest for Bonfire. Maybe pick up some of your own money from your house on your way back, so you have some operating income, and then you return back and you put the new television in the Panda Palace, which I have not prepared, so I'll fix that for next time. And you, as he returns from a shift at 2 a.m., you guys are able to surprise him with your very nice Christmas gift to him. And Panda Man is pleased and happy, and everyone lives happily ever after on this new Christmas.
Is our Christmas gift to Panda Man a bloody floor in the Panda Palace?
Oh yeah, also that as well. But Panda Man's a lot less intrigued with that as he is with being able to play his PS1 on the flat screen. Yeah, and I think that's where we're gonna end it for today. So we will be having the Alpha Squad back on, I believe, for New Year's during our 24-hour stream. So we'll get to see them. I think we will have all 4 of us for that as well, or at least maybe just the 3. I don't know. We might we'll see. But we will have at least 3 out of the 4 for the New Year's. So we will be Alpha Squad will be back. Beta Boys is not going to be next Wednesday, but they'll be there on Tuesday next week, 5 to 7, just like normal. Just because Wednesday is the day before my 24-hour stream. So if I did it at 5 to 7 on Wednesday, 5 hours later, I'd be doing my 24-hour stream, and I'd probably die. So I am just going to do it. I'm doing it on Tuesday. Monday, we'll have our normal stream. So and we are taking off tomorrow because it is Christmas Eve. So enjoy Christmas Eve, and enjoy if you celebrate it. If you don't, and hopefully you enjoyed whatever holidays you do celebrate. And thank you guys both for coming on. I hope you enjoyed our little Christmas special. A little bit of a divergent from the main plot. I'm sorry that you had some technical issues, Landon, and but I'm glad you were able to make it either way. And I'm sure we'll get that figured out next time.
Bad,
shouldn't be. You're
Yeah.
fine, man. You can't really control stuff like that. No worries. But thank you guys all that came out, and also Vito, thank you so much for that donation.
Yeah, I think it was my
Yeah. And by the way, guys, we are literally.
my cam.
Oh yeah, no worries. Sometimes it happens. I find if you like turn the camera off, like your audio, Discord's weird sometimes. Discord doesn't.
I
always
also
communicate.
updated everything like a couple days ago.
Oh,
that
yeah.
was probably it. None of it wanted to play nice with each other anymore.
Yeah, no worries, man. Well, listen, we're gonna be so we won't be tomorrow. We'll be streaming next Monday and Tuesday, and then we'll have the 24-hour stream on Thursday.
Wait, hold on. I gotta.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
yes. What's up? I cannot hear you.
Me neither.
Oh, what happened to the boy in the fluorescent pink hat in the fluorescent green and pink shopping bags?
Oh, I don't know. He was just there. He was just enjoying the event.
So he was there the whole time. He had no other role to play other than just like he stood
Nope.
out from the crowd.
No, he just stood out. It was interesting. I don't know why he was there. Very curious.
Had to ask.
Perhaps he's just some recurring factor of the Burktastic 4 for whatever reason, not controlled by the chat. Not at all. But seriously, no, it was a lot of fun. I was missing him too. Yeah, no worries. Yeah. Listen, yeah. So Monday and Tuesday next week, and then the New Year's 24-hour stream on Thursday. And as I promised, I would be making an announcement for you guys today, and I'll be talking about it later as well. But from 4 to 6 on New Year's Eve stream, I will be having a one-shot, a one-time episode of in the similar fashion of the Burktastic 4, the Burk Wars one episode event. Similar to this, it will be a RPG series in the Star Wars universe, and I will be having 4 people coming on playing as different characters that they've created in the Star Wars universe. Currently looking at exploring what happens amidst the Mandalorian timeline. So if you're looking for something to take the edge off that addiction to Mandalorian that you've been having, look no further, because it is going to be happening on Thursday. So look forward to it. We have a couple people that are going to be appearing. Just 2 of them so far confirmed. The other 2, we're still waiting to hear back for whether or not they're going to be making it. But the 2 that I have confirmed are Black Man Lavas from Den of Nerds After Dark and Star Wars Santa. So they will both be appearing for that. Star Wars Santa obviously will be also doing the Star Wars section with me right before it. So it's a lot to look forward to. It's going to be really exciting. And who knows? If this goes well, maybe there might be a series down the road that might be happening for next year. Who knows? We'll have to see. But I'm really excited for that one. That's going to be a lot of fun, and there's going to be a lot of other cool stuff. Tyler, I didn't acknowledge it right away. Thank you so much for the 100 bits, man. That means a lot, seriously. I do really appreciate it. And again, thank you, too, for coming on. The Alpha Squad has been a ton of fun. And, guys, we got some cool stuff coming.